What up? It's your judge, William Dawson, and I'm here to talk to you about an amazing event I just had the pleasure of doing at Shaw High School, which is my alma mater. I had a chance to speak with the seniors, and no, this was not a commencement speech. It wasn't about lofty ideas. It was called Real Talk with Judge Dawson. One more thing before you graduate. Because see, what we are not telling our youth, what we're not telling the young people is that when you graduate, you are now an adult. You are now immediately placed in a situation where you have to fend for yourself. You can't call your mother. You can't go to the principal's office. It's real. It's real time. It's real consequences. And speaking of that, I just had to send somebody to jail last week because this man got in front of me and he had to be well in his 40s. And the reason that he missed court was because his mother couldn't bring him. And as he continued to go on and go on, I was really frustrated because this man couldn't get it. He didn't take responsibility. He didn't realize that, hey, you are a grown man now, so you can't rely on your mom to bring you to court. So when I had a chance to speak with the seniors, that's what I focused on. I focused on 7 principles of being a cycle breaker. 7 principles of how you need to prepare yourself for your life. So I'll be uploading that video pretty soon. I also talked about it in my Call and Post article. But one of the principles was to finish first. Begin with the end in mind. They need to focus on what's going on, focus on being an adult, focus on making good choices. And then we talked about several things. We talked about getting up, getting out, and getting something. You know, that old Outkast song, get up, get out, get something. I had to tell the youth that if you don't get up, get out, and get something, you're basically wasting your life away. And then I showed them a clip of LeBron James doing the alley-oop and the slam dunk, and then I even showed Ray Allen shooting his three-pointer. Because what I wanted them to get from that was, in order to be successful, you have to be in the right position to get your opportunity. So for instance, if LeBron James, if he's going up for an alley-oop or somebody wants to throw him an alley-oop and he's not in position, then it won't happen. And he gets at that spot and he shoots, we pretty much know that the ball is going in because that's his sweet spot. That's where the energy happens. That's where the miracles occur. That's where you get in your zone. So I had a chance to speak with the young people and I just wanted to share it with you because it's so very important. And I'll tell you something else that was special. At the end of that speech, I looked out in the audience, I looked in the back and my little daughter was there, Aria. My wife brought my daughter and that really touched my heart because part of being a cycle breaker, for me at least, is for my daughter to see her dad doing this thing. So whether it's her coming to court, seeing me as a judge, or watching me speak and present, that young lady is going to understand the basic premise of presentation and speaking and not being shy. So whenever you get a chance to let your child be a cycle breaker, make sure you give them that opportunity. So again, it's Judge Dawson. I just want to touch base with you again because I promised you I will touch base with you every single week. Today, I just wanted to let you know what I talked about at Shaw High School. It warmed my heart. I mean, I've done thousands of speeches. Luckily in my career, I've had a chance to speak with. But this presentation to the graduating class was the most important because I had a chance, I believe, to change some lives. If only one person heard my speech, if only one young man or one woman is going to avoid going to jail based on something I said, then it's a job well done. So continue to be cycle breakers and remember, cycle breakers.
I know it's important for you to focus on building a legacy. Another thing that's important is something that we talk about in our courts all the time. It's talking about being cycle breakers.